that we shouldn't start doing this early, but. Okay, so I'm gonna look at her spine. We look at skin, okay? And is there lordosis? Is there kyphosis? Is there scoliosis? Okay? And then you're gonna bend forward for me. I'm still checking for scoliosis, any rib humps, any muscles that are irritated. And then you can come on back up. Now, I also looked for trembling when she bent forward. I looked for if she was walking up her knees when she came back up. I looked to see if there was like a little hitch in there when you did that. And then you can look come backwards. And we're just looking to see if she's moving from the whole spine or just one level, and come back up. And you can side bend and then side bend. Make sure that's all moving like a slinky. And then you can turn and turn.
And if isolated at one area, then you're thinking hypomobility of that segment, right?
Hypo,
Hypo.
If it's isolated at one
Yeah,
level?
if they're not moving at that level down, then
Yeah.
I think hypomobility.
It could be, yeah. So if they're fulcruming and then nothing, so if they're moving from here but nothing's moving here, yeah, I'm thinking hypomobility. If she bent forward 10 times and it caused pain, numbness, tingling in her calf, I'm going to bend backwards 10 times. I'm going to do the provoking one first. So the one that's going to cause the more pain goes first, and the one. But if so, if she comes in and she tells me I have numbness, tingling in my calf, that increases with sitting, decreases with standing. I'm going to think flexion might hurt, make it worse. So I'm going to have her do 10 flexions. Although if at 3 flexions she's getting the tingling in her calf, I'm going to stop. And then we'll bend backwards. And I'm going to try to bend backwards to localize her pain. If I localize her pain, that's the centralization phenomenon. It helps with my prognosis. If you have pain when you're walking or standing, but no pain when you're or relieved when you're sitting, and you're older, I'm thinking stenosis. And you're telling me there's pain in your legs. Now I'm going to bend backwards first, maybe 10 times, and then forward first 10 times to see if I can localize it. Sometimes you can't localize. It's not as clear with stenosis sometimes. And then we can check some myotomes with heel walking and toe walking, okay, to see if there's any weakness there. You can do a squat just to clear out some of the little extremity stuff. I think that's good. Oh, if you have instability, so if I saw the walking up the legs or the hitch, yeah, the hitch or the, any of that aberrant movement, I can have you stand on one leg and just bend backwards, and that's a stork. I'm testing the right side here. And then you can put both legs down, and the Kemp is extension and rotation. It's like a quadrant. Okay?
And it's the side that causes more pain that you, if they have a side that causes more pain than the other, then it's, what's the treatment for that again? I'm sorry. So if I'm going to Kemp, the left side is affected more.
Let's say the left side hurts as opposed to the right side, you mean?
So you're...
I don't know yet.
Is it just stabilization that you
would do in general? It might be. Depends. I have to confirm everything. Okay. So stenosis will be painful with that, and so will instability, right? Because extension will hurt. If their age is older, I'm thinking more stenosis. If their age is younger, I'm thinking instability. But I have to feel it to really confirm. So if there's hypomobility with what I'm feeling, then I'm going to mobilize it. If there's hypermobility, I'm going to stabilize it with TAs and stuff like that. This was a question too. So with instability, flexion and extension can hurt. So I'm going to throw them in the stable. I'm like totally not facing you. But there'll be stabilization in neutral. Okay, so don't throw them in an extension or a flexion bias. Throw them in a neutral because both directions hurt. And then transition might hurt, so bridging might hurt them too. So I start them with the Charmans, and then quadruped, and then you can eventually try bridging, see if it gets better, and you can progress the bridging, and you can do planks and side planks. But I keep them in neutral until they can tolerate more other things like flexion stuff. Instability, there's the prone instability test as well, which we can do if you want to do that.